Okay, so I talked a little bit about having a FSD cast of characters. So I tend to look at my cast of characters something like this. Okay, California Road Rager. He's the idiot, does all the stupid stuff, right? I mean, I don't know. If the car does something, does some weird turn, goes across the yellow line, something like that, it's California Road Rager. So he's the one that moves aggressively in a less than proper direction. Yes, I mean, that's the way I see these guys. Okay, the retired track driver. I mean, he's competent. He knows what he's doing. He knows the rules. He knows how to shift between lanes in a smooth manner. But because he's retired, nobody thinks he knows what he's doing. And yet he's probably the most competent driver in the FSD committee. Okay, cowardly lion. Whenever the car acted like, oh, I'm really scared. Oh, I don't know what to do. That was cowardly lion. The good news with 11.4.4, it appears like they found a hammock and back for him, so he's mostly gone, he's sleeping most of the time. Okay, but now I have Pokey. So Pokey is not afraid. He's just slow. Now, you might even argue that he's slightly incompetent, which may be true. Anyway, he's the one, when I'm turning on the boggy Ford from Loman Ford, and we're accelerating to 15 miles an hour going down the hill, in the 40 zone, that's Pokey. Okay, analysis paralysis. I don't know, this one just came out. It's like, there's several places lately where it's like as if the car is too busy, or FSD is too busy analyzing to take the action, or it comes back a few seconds after the action would have been required to say, we're going to take this action. It's already gone by. Okay. Measurement Mama. Now, I don't know if this name really fits yet, but somebody's just busy taking all the measurements, making sure everything's right. I mean, when I'm going by a trash can or a car and they're only like 2 inches away, for me as a driver, but because Measurement Mama did all the measurements, everybody thinks it's okay. Okay, now, in order for FSD to really work, you have to have some competent drivers. And so the way I see it is like, out of the committee, maybe there's 4 or 5 competent drivers. How many guys here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's call it 6 competent drivers. That makes a committee of 12. How does that work for you guys? So anyway, I mean, I don't ever call it the competent drivers. They're just doing their job. It's the California Road Rager. Oh my goodness. The retired track driver. I mean, I've had his role in the back of my head, but I haven't really named it till now. Cowardly Lion I've used before. Pokey I used today. Analysis paralysis I don't think I've used. I said it to myself. I don't think I put in video for you guys. And Measurement Mama I don't think I've used either. Anyway, there you go. So, who said FSD was boring? I mean, FSD itself, when FSD is working well, oh yes, it's boring. But and that's what you want. You want it to be boring. But FSD just doesn't have it in its nature to be boring all the time. Anyway, I hope you find this at least a little bit entertaining. That's all this is really intended for. Each person's going to establish their own values as to what's going on. And that sounds appropriate. Anyway, there you go.